Hi everyone, I'm back with one more video today. I hope you all are doing great. In this video, we are going to talk about another Bach flower remedy. It's called Scleranthus. Let me show you the bottle. This is how it looks. Okay. In this video, I am not going to share any personal story as such because I don't have any. However, as we go through the signs and symptoms, I would let you know some of the traits or patterns or few incidents that I have had in my life so that you can relate to them more easily. So let's go through the signs now. The major indication of scleranthus is indecision, that is, inability to make any decision. Now this could be in any aspect of life. It could be work situation or responsibilities with family or friends, or it could also be in any personal project. The person avoids making any decision at any cost because he has this dread of making a wrong decision, and hence he moves through life as long as possible without making any decision. The next indication is confusion when trying to choose between two options: right or wrong, red or green, bus or metro, or anything. An example could be a person that has got a couple of hours of free time suddenly and he wants to use this time. Now in one moment he thinks that I should read a self-help book, and the very next moment he thinks that I should watch a movie because I don't get free time these days. And after a few moments, again he thinks that no, I should read the self-help book because I need to invest time in my personal growth. And the whole couple of hours he does only this, losing his free time entirely. He doesn't achieve anything in these 2 hours. All he does in these 2 hours is trying to make up his mind on what he should be doing. This is a perfect scleranthus indication. The next indication is a bit similar to the previous one, but it is a confusion not between two options, but when there are several options. For example, you go out for shopping and you walk into a huge clothing store and you just went there to buy one single shirt, but there are hundreds of shirts, and all those options got you so much confused that you end up buying nothing or something that you don't really like. Another example of the same could be one wants to go out for dinner and now he has to decide amongst a Chinese restaurant, Italian restaurant, Mexican restaurant, Spanish restaurant. So there are so many options and he feels totally confused as to which one he should go to. The next one is inability to take a decision towards one course of action. Imagine a rabbit on the street. Now suddenly a car approaches and it gets frightened and it starts running towards all directions. First in the right direction, after a second in the left, and then straight ahead. Similarly, for a human, imagine he wants to set up his own business. Now this is just an example, okay? So he wants to do his own business. He doesn't want to work for anyone else, and he decides to start up his own store, physical store. For a product line, he comes up with this idea of selling electronic goods. After about 6 months, he wants to drop that idea and wants to sell grocery items. After another 6 months, he wants to sell books and pencils and stuff like that. Imagine he keeps doing that for 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. Every 6 months or every few months, he keeps dropping his ideas, and in so many years is unable to make a decision on what his product line should be. How is he going to feel after these many years? Stuck in life, not able to move towards the direction that he wants to move to. So being stuck due to indecision is another indication for scleranthus. The next one is this indecision one may not have in all aspects of his life. He could be very sure and confident about most of or the major aspects of his life, but when it comes to trivial things or day-to-day activities, for example, seeing friends or choosing which shirt to wear or what to cook for lunch or dinner, things like this can be a huge roadblock in his day-to-day life. The next indication is a person is not able to make a decision and is not reaching out for help. Now there are two types of these indecisive people. One that would reach out to you and ask for anything and everything that he wants to do in life. Seeing a girl, taking up a job, moving out of the country, or even which shirt to wear, what to eat, which restaurant to go to, and the rest of it. However, the Scleranthus type, they would not reach out for help to anyone. For example, they might walk into a bookstore and might feel overwhelmed by the choice of books, but he would not reach out to the sales personnel or even his friend to ask for some kind of guidance on which book he should buy. He would suffer silently inside. He would never ask for help. Now, in that case, Scleranthus could help him. Another indication is, although he doesn't reach out for help when he is not able to make up his mind, which is pretty much often, however, he's subject to influence by whatever is happening around him. By that, I mean, I have to give an example. Imagine one has a new job, and new job is really good, it pays well, it has many benefits, and it has travel plans and everything else. Now he reaches out to his boss or manager, and his manager offers him several benefits again, a hike in his salary and travel plans and many other things. Now what he has in his hands is one offer that has many benefits, it's a new job, and the other one that doesn't have all the benefits that the new one comes with. However, it's the old job, he feels comfortable, he knows all the people and the rest of it. He cannot make up his mind which one to go to. So one day he reads about this new company and he makes up his mind, okay, fine, I join this new company. The next day he walks into the cafeteria and people are talking about the benefits and perks the current company offers and the goals and objectives that the current company has. And the man makes up his mind, no, the current company is a better one, so I will stay here. And then in the evening, one of his friends randomly starts talking about the same company that has offered him this job. And this friend talks good things about the new company. And he again oscillates towards the new company. So it's like he keeps moving between this new company and old company. He doesn't reach out for help, but he is very much influenced by what is happening around him. And again, because of this, he is not able to make up his mind. Scleranthus could help him in this situation to make up his mind. The next indication is lack of emotional involvement or engagement with others. Now, what I mean by that is, imagine somebody is always stuck up in his mind trying to take decisions on several things or a couple of options. He would not be able to participate in your own decision making process because he himself is not able to take any decision in his life. Now that might feel like the person is not interested in your life, or he has no emotional engagement or involvement, and you might feel like a certain level of emotional detachment. However, it's got nothing to do with you. It is he that is not able to make up his mind on anything. Hence, he is not in a situation to participate in your day-to-day life. And it might feel like the person doesn't care about you. And that, in a nutshell, is lack of emotional involvement or engagement or emotional detachment. This is a typical Scleranthus indication. Another indication is it's very difficult to hold an intelligent conversation with these people because they often switch to different subjects in the middle of a sentence, and it could feel like very difficult for someone else to keep up a pace with what they are talking about now. So holding a deep, intelligent or emotional conversation with Scleranthus type is not at all easy. This is another indication. The next indication is missing opportunities in life. For example, when opportunities are presented to someone, they are not going to wait forever. However, this person might need days or weeks or sometimes months or years to make up his mind. But the rest of the world is not going to wait for him forever or until he makes up his mind. So what happens in the process is he misses out on important opportunities in life. Scleranthus could definitely help him to point out or figure out the finer points of an opportunity and help him make up his mind on whether to move forward with these opportunities or not. At least he will not be stuck in the decision-making process itself. Now let's move on to the physical symptoms. One of the major physical symptoms of Scleranthus is motion sickness or travel sickness. When one is in motion and his body is not able to make up its mind, the person might feel dizziness or vertigo, or even fainting can happen to him. Seasickness is also one of these motion sickness symptoms. Scleranthus could definitely help him. It has helped me. I used to get motion sickness every time I sat on a bus. After a while, when I was introduced to these Bach flower remedies, I started using Scleranthus for this motion sickness, and it helped me with my bus journeys. I stopped feeling those, dizziness or pukish every time I sat on a bus. It helped me. The next physical symptom could be problems with ears or hearing abilities. That is, the person is not able to hear properly, might ask others to speak up loudly, or may ask others to repeat themselves, or any kind of ear infection. This could be an indication of Scleranthus type, and this remedy could help in these situations. The next physical symptom is quite interesting. Imagine a person being sick and changing his symptoms. Now, in the conventional or orthodox medicine system, the doctors often or most of the time try to treat the symptoms in order to help him cure. Now, what if the person changes his symptoms every other day? Today he has fever, tomorrow doesn't. The next day he might be super hungry, and the following day he has no appetite at all. The following day he might have diarrhea. The next day he is suffering from constipation. What I'm trying to say is that he changes his symptoms very frequently, and the doctor might feel frustrated because he is just trying to treat the symptoms. This is a quite good indication of Scleranthus, because in Scleranthus the person changes, is not able to make up his mind, and in this case his body is not able to make up its mind as to which symptom to show. Scleranthus could help. Another physical symptom could be the person being fidgety, that is, tapping his foot or pencils or pen or his fingernails, or it could also be like crossing and uncrossing legs or folding and unfolding arms, and something like a continuous rapid movements making the other person annoyed. This is a typical symptom of Scleranthus type. The next one is mood swings. Now, mood swings can happen in several psychotic disorders. For example, bipolar or severe depression disorder. A person suffering from these disorders can have mood swings, and very frequent mood swings. Mood swings is also another indication of thyroidism, be it hypo or hyperthyroidism. I have dealt with hypothyroidism for 15 or 17 years, and Scleranthus did help me with mood swings, so much so that even my friends started commenting on it. So Scleranthus does help in mood swings. The next physical symptom could be hormonal imbalances. It could be anything from PCOD or PCOS, thyroidism, again hypo or hyper, adrenal insufficiency, or anything, any kind of hormonal imbalances could be supported by Scleranthus. The last one is oversensitivity to any kind of nervous overstimulation. By that I mean someone getting fidgety or nervous or agitated when he is exposed to excessive amount of light or noise or any kind of turmoil. Or it could also be that excessive or overload of information that is being asked from him or given to him. In either situations, he feels agitated or nervous. This is an indication of Scleranthus. So those are the signs and symptoms of Scleranthus. Please do let me know what you think about the information that I have shared in the comments below. Also, like and share the video if you think that it has been helpful to you or it can be helpful to someone else. And do subscribe if you want to. I will be back with another video shortly. Till then, stay healthy and happy. Bye for now.